Good afternoon, everyone. We are hot on the heels off of day 3, and today is our first leg day in quite a while. And more than that, it's our first leg day since I've gotten injured. So it's going to be a bit more of a mobility focused leg day. I'm not going to lie, I'm actually excited for it. I severely dislike calf raises. It's going to be a bit more of a mobility focused leg day. Trying to get back into the motions or the movements that I'm trying to do. So I don't think I'll use weights for any of my exercises, or at least for the majority of them. But I'll see how I feel. I'll see how I feel in the moment as well, right? If I feel like I can handle it, great. Because I also have to think about my recovery as well. If after today I can't walk for about 4 days because of the DOMs, it's a bit unfortunate. All right, let's just warm up a bit. I thought my right leg would be more shaky, as in standing on my right, but I guess not. My left was for some reason. Reverse plie is, in my opinion, one of the best ways to warm up your legs, because you get a good stretch along your hamstrings, right? When you come up, you're obviously engaging your quads when you squat down. If you do that enough times, your legs do actually start to burn. But to be fair, it could also just because, I haven't really done anything legs based in quite a long time. And especially now that I'm coming back from an injury, like I really want to focus on my mobility, my flexibility, not just the strength in my legs or my body in general, but also my joints as well, right? I really want to make sure that, when I come back, when I train this time around, I'm doing all I can to make sure I'm as strong and as resilient as I can be. Like ideally right now, my palms should be flat when I stand up and my legs should be straight. But I simply do not have the hamstring flexibility for that at the moment, which is perfectly fine, right? I just work with what I've got. Oh. Tell you what, my legs are starting to hurt already. It's not fun. Oh, I'll tell you what, my lower body is going to go through it today. It's actually going to go through it. This might be a little bit high up, but let's just see for a sec. Yeah, it's a little bit high. I need something lower down. Maybe a box. I don't know. When you're here with me. Using the wall is actually good tactile feedback, because I know then I'm pushing my leg as straight as I possibly can. Because, the back of my leg completely touches the wall. And then that combined with the nerve feedback I get from stretching my hamstring out, just make sure that I'm doing a good job. I could just do core compressions on here, to be fair. Need to make sure my back is straight as well. But I've got to make sure I stay seated as well. Maybe this isn't the best. I forgot how much of a pain leg days were. Not so fun. Let me do it up against the wall, so then I can make sure like my back stays straight. Because then in essence, I have something to lean up against. Why did I say in essence? It's not in essence, I actually do have something to lean up against. Actually, the wall makes it harder. I just got to remember that the cramping is normal. I just kind of have to fight through it. Oh. I'm actually counting my reps. I really should. If you can't tell by now, my leg day right now is looking very, not unstructured, because I have the structure to it. I know the exercise that I'm going to do. But in terms of reps and sets, it is a lot more like free flowy. And that's purely because, again, like I said, this is my first leg day back, right? So I kind of want to make it as, not necessarily fun, I don't think that's the right word, but I do want to make it as comfortable as possible. Because again, my main focus right now for today is mobility, getting my legs moving again, especially from like a strength perspective. Like in those movements, get my legs used to doing them again, basically. So even though I won't be training till comfort, I will still be training till like relative failure. I'm just going intuitively of how many reps I want to do, how many sets I want to do. I also need a tissue because I need to blow my nose. You know what? We're gonna replay this song. This was a very good song. We're gonna restart it. You know them ones when you just really enjoy a song, and before it even finishes, you're like, yeah, you know what? Let me load this up again. This is the song that I'm feeling right now. Nine. The cramps you get are no joke. They are serious business. Serious business. I don't know what that was. Don't question it. But if you're trying to learn skills like the L-sit, or like a more advanced version would be the V-sit. But if you're trying to learn like the L-sit or V-sit, then starting off with these core compressions is great because you build up the hip flexor strength and mobility required. And it's a really good starting point. Obviously, you need to train some other things as well, such as like your shoulder strength and stability, because you're pushing yourself off the ground. So obviously that helps as well. But in terms of the lower body training to do, core compressions, they're the way to go. If you do want to do core compressions to learn the L-sit, then having your hands behind you is the easiest version. And the more you progress your hands further down, closer to your toes, the harder the exercise becomes. And you can also scale it by doing both legs at the same time. So this is significantly easier than doing this, right? I think I'll do about 2 more sets of these, because as much as like it does hurt, as much as like the cramping in your quads is not fun, I do enjoy it, I'm not gonna lie. especially because my hip flexors is something in my head that I really, really want to focus on. And this directly targets my hip flexors. So why would I not love an exercise that specifically targets the thing I'm after, you know? I feel like I'm on one today. I don't know what it is, but immediately, like after the elephant walks I did, I don't know what, it's like my energy has just skyrocketed. And now I kind of wish it was the upper day. But what I like about these exercises is my rests don't have to be that long. And I'm not one to rest long in between my sets anyways, which is kind of a bad thing because I should rest like enough, but I don't because I'm so like, let me go into my next exercise. Do you know what I mean? I don't like waiting around. But when I'm doing these leg day exercises, I don't need to, they're not that demanding. Right now, they might feel like it for me because I'm not used to leg days. But in general, they're not that demanding, so I don't need to rest that much, which is I like because I can just go back into the exercises relatively quickly or back into the sets relatively quickly. Now I can do more. Two more. Let's try to get to 15, just round it out. Nice. And like I said, was that 2 more sets? I genuinely do not know. But either way, I'm happy to move on. Yeah. I cannot describe to you the pain I'm getting from this stretch. Like, it's not a bad pain, but holy hell. I mean, this just proves how tight my hip flexors are, how tight they've gotten from me like not moving around. Like, you see my legs shaking, purely the feedback from this hip flex, my left hip flexor. What am I doing next? I think archer squats. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do archer squats first and then I'll move on to AGG split squats. Just let my hip flexors chill for a bit. I'm out of breath. it seems that for today's exercise, I'm primarily going to be here. And that kind of makes it easier because I don't have to move much. I don't have to set my camera angles up again, whatever. But on the other hand, I'm like, I'm only in one space, I need to move around, I need to do something. Don't fall. Up. Like normally, right? I'd be used to doing this with weights. So it feels kind of weird because when I did do like archer squats before, I hadn't done them without weights for a very long time. So this feels kind of refreshing. I think the highest I got up to was 15 kg or 20 kg. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Right now I'm trying to figure out if I should do a third set or not. I don't think so. You know, in all honesty, I thought it would be like my right shin that would give me the most trouble today. Because obviously that's where I got injured, right? But in all honesty, what feels the weakest right now are my actual quads and my hips. Hips make sense because I've been training them the most out of today's session. Yeah, I really thought it would be my shin, genuinely, but it's actually fine. Like I don't feel anything really, so it's quite good. I think we'll do sissy squats, we'll do calf raises, and then I'll see if I want to do Nordic curls, because Nordic curls are kind of demanding. Not kind of demanding, they're very demanding. So I'll see how my hamstrings are feeling. But I feel like I should do something else for my hamstrings, aside from just the archer squats that I did. But we'll see. First let's get this done, let's get the calf raises done, and then we'll see. Hey, sorry to disturb you. Obviously I'm recording myself, you're in the background. If I post it and you're in it, are you okay with that?
Yeah, what
Is it
are
okay?
you posting?
Pardon?
YouTube videos?
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah, for what? Like which kind of? Physical?
As in, so I have a fitness page.
Fitness page?
Yeah.
Oh, that, keep going, I'm just moving now.
No, but as in, like, I just want to double check you're okay with that. Thank you. Oi, you play? Go on. Okay, now don't fall. My legs are very much shaking right now. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Is this the medial? Yeah. I think this is the medial part of my glutes. They were so shaky in that movement, which is perfectly fine because I was engaging my glutes to make sure I don't fall or anything. My balance was decent. I felt like I wanted to go back a bit more, but my legs just weren't feeling it. So I stayed as stable as I could, whilst going as low as I could. But yeah, the reason why I'm electing to do sissy squats, I mean, they're in my program anyways, but based on how I need to be at the bottom position, which is on my toes, right? I feel like it'll be really good at building my strength in my shins again, because the amount of balance required to be here, pretty much all of it falls onto my shins. Obviously my quads are involved as well. Like they're the primary mover, or rather they're the primary muscle in this movement. But it's a really good stability, at least I find, for my shins. All right, let's try and go as parallel as possible. Keep my sense of balance. I need to keep my center of balance like here, so I don't fall back. If I let it raise up, then I'm going to lean back and fall over, which is what happened, but that's what we don't want. My toes hurt. I'm not focusing, focus. The song was too good, I was getting distracted. All right, focus up. Just focus on the balance. You have the strength, you have the stability. Just focus on the balance. Oh, nearly. That's so close. One more time. One more time, come on, that was so close. That was so close. Ah. What am I doing? Calf raises. I don't like doing calf raises. Ugh. I really don't like doing calf raises. I might have overcooked with my quads. We'll find out tomorrow. or the day after, or both days. I severely dislike calf raises. I just start off light, it's fine. Maybe just a bit too light. It is what it is. Yeah, this footage is definitely getting cut because of how just boring it is. I don't like calf raises. Oh. That was not graceful at all, the way I took those plates off, but I don't like calf raises. Kind of hungry as well. Oh yeah, one thing I never addressed. I actually used to post on YouTube. Last year. I only posted about 15 times, 12 to 15 videos, something like that. And then I just stopped. And the reason why I stopped was actually part of the reason why, words. And part of the reason why I stopped was the thing I was talking about yesterday. How I felt like I always had to have something to say, something to keep you guys engaged. And I just didn't know what to talk about. And I felt like my videos became very monotonous because there wasn't much talking, it was just me doing the exercises, and I was like, who's gonna watch this? And so then I just stopped posting. I didn't try and fix that. I didn't try and think, oh, what can I talk about? What can I do to make this more engaging? I was like, I haven't got anything to say, I'm gonna stop posting. Which was obviously the wrong mindset to have if I did want to post on YouTube. Eventually, like, my whole desire to post on YouTube faded completely, so I didn't even think about it. It was only at the start of this year where I was like, no, you know what, I need to take social media, anything that I'm doing, I need to take it seriously. So then obviously I started posting on YouTube again. But yeah, like those videos from last year, I was tempted to delete them because I was like, let me just start fresh. But then I was like, the whole point of my name is Almond Grows. It's not Almond's Perfect. It's not Almond, I don't know. But the whole principle behind it is my growth. Not just in the gym, but my growth mentally, my growth emotionally. So for me to delete that would be to deny that part of myself that hadn't grown to this level just yet. I still had grown, obviously, compared to how I was before. But I can't deny it just because I'm better now. I can't deny my past self just because I'm better now. Because if it wasn't for my past self being at that level, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am now. I wouldn't have gotten to this level. I've been talking way too long. One more set of calf raises, which I do not like. Oh, God. Oh, I don't like myself. Isn't it? Oh, there is 15. even still recording? You are sick. I thought it would have stopped and run out of memory. Actually, no, I did delete quite a bit yesterday off my phone. Give me 2 more reps. Give me 2 more. Feels weird. I don't want my headphones to fall off again. Okay, so I know I said I was going to do core, and this is technically a core exercise. Obviously, it's back that you train more with front lever, but setting up for a dragging flag, I don't know. I feel like I haven't done the front lever in ages. I was like, why not? Plus, would you call it? I'm still quite a bit sore from yesterday, so getting my muscles like working again, especially the ones that I used yesterday, it might help with recovery a bit because they're back in use. They're not just being dormant. Do you know what I mean? Do I do the raises instead? Because front lever does tire me out, and my back feels tight, gone already. But that's an accumulation of yesterday. I'm also doing it now. What raises can I do? I'm trying to think. I don't know. I know what I can try. Can't be asked. Wait, I can put my headphones back on for this. I'm not going upside down or anything. So my headphones shouldn't fall off. These aren't even mine, they're friends. That's why I'm like, I don't want to drop them. I definitely did yesterday. I'm sorry. If you saw that, I'm sorry. They're not broken, so it's okay. Not even damaged. So basically my original idea was I was going to go into like a knee tuck, a knee raise, and straighten my legs out. But my hip flexors were like, no, we're not doing this. And I was like, valid, but unfortunate because that's not what we wanted. I might just do one more set of front lever and call it a day. Oh, I like this song though. It's okay, I can listen to it when I pose. Do you see my face? I'm just tired. 4:30. All right. Finish this off quickly, pose, and then you can go eat. Breathe. Do one more, and then done. Oh, yeah. Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know I should hurry up and do my set. Okay, I'm calling it a day. Let's go pose, then we go eat. Yeah. I was, what do you call it? I did go to the training room, and then I was gonna pose, but then I remembered, I did legs today. And I was like, how the hell do I pose for legs? I just don't know how to. And I don't know, it's also just the concept of, it's gonna sound very, very sus when I say it, but just dropping my pants and posing. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. That's about it. So no, what do you call it? No posing today. But still, this was, I'm not gonna lie, this was once again another very good session, especially because I haven't trained legs since before I got injured. So I feel like this was needed very much. I'm not looking forward to the pain tomorrow, to be honest, because I know it's going to be there. But we'll deal with that tomorrow. I might just do some stretches and stuff later at home tonight, and then even in the morning tomorrow. But what do you call it? I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? Words. They do not come to me. But yeah, just in general, this was a good training session, and I'm honestly looking forward to getting like my mobility back, and also my strength. But it's just a game of time. I just need to just do it more often, and yeah. As always, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.